Most men completely overlook this, yet it's precisely what creates genuine attraction. It doesn't seem complicated. On the contrary, it's so simple that most people don't even notice it. But stop for a moment and look around. You've probably seen men who seem to have it all: confidence, good looks, even success. Yet when it comes to building a real deep connection with a woman, they fail. Conversations start off great and then gradually fizzle out. Interest appears and then vanishes just as suddenly. So, what are they really lacking? It's not money, it's not social status, and it's certainly not those tired dating tricks. What most men don't realize is that there are very small, almost imperceptible actions that determine how a woman feels when she's around you, and these feelings linger in her mind long after the moment has passed. Let's break it down step by step. First, building connection through natural presence. Imagine you're sitting with her, the conversation flowing smoothly, and she's engaged in the dialogue. There's comfort and laughter, and everything feels good. However, you feel like something is missing. Here's the truth: communication isn't built on words alone. You can say all the right things and still not leave a real impression. Why? Because people don't remember the words themselves as much as they remember the feeling you gave them. Your presence, your calmness, your attentiveness, and your ability to stay composed are what create that feeling. Even the smallest details make a difference: the way you sit, your gaze, your unhurried response. When you're genuinely present without trying to impress, she starts to feel comfortable around you, and comfort is the true foundation of attraction. Second, the art of light, natural flirting. Most men get this wrong. They either try too hard, overdoing the jokes and trying too hard to impress, or they become so reserved that any spark is lost. The real balance is simpler than you think. Keep it light, natural, and playful. Flirting isn't about memorized phrases or ready made sentences. It's about feeling and energy. It's about your ability to create small moments that stand out from ordinary conversation. If she says something simple, don't just agree and move on to something else. Add a playful touch, something that reflects your personality. But pay attention to the most important point. Don't seek approval or admiration. The moment you say something and expect a reaction that confirms your worth, the entire energy shifts. True confidence means enjoying the moment, regardless of how she responds. Even eye contact plays a crucial role here. Hold her gaze for a few seconds longer than usual, then look away calmly and naturally. These small details create an attractive tension, and emotional tension breeds interest. Third, listen attentively. Almost no one does this these days. Most people don't truly listen. They wait for their turn to speak, and this kills genuine connection. When she's speaking, don't interrupt, don't rush to respond, and don't immediately turn the conversation to yourself. Just listen. Often she's not looking for advice, but for someone who empathizes and understands what she's saying. When you respond, make sure your reply shows you were genuinely listening. Ask her a meaningful question, building on what she's shared. This kind of attentiveness is becoming increasingly rare, and what's rare is precious. When a woman feels heard and understood, she begins to trust you, and without trust, no relationship can last. Fourth, stay calm when things don't go as planned. There will always be moments when things don't go according to plan. She might be late, she might disagree with you, or her mood might suddenly shift. These situations test you. Most men react quickly. They get agitated, tense, or defensive. A well balanced man behaves differently. He pauses, doesn't let the situation control his emotions, remains calm, and responds clearly. He doesn't raise his voice or lose his temper. This calm energy creates a sense of stability, and people are naturally drawn to stability. When everything becomes unclear, the person who remains steadfast is the one others feel safe with. Be that man. Fifth, knowing when to take a step back. This is where everything changes. A man who knows his worth doesn't chase after someone endlessly. He doesn't beg for attention, and he doesn't compromise his principles just to keep someone in his life. Ironically, this is precisely what creates the most powerful attraction. When you show that you're okay even without a certain person, the pressure disappears. And in that space, curiosity begins to grow. Desperation drives people away while self-respect draws them in. Taking a step back doesn't mean being cold or distant. It means knowing your boundaries. It means recognizing that your time Energy and attention have value. When a woman senses that you don't depend on her for her to